So, my dear children, in the class of magnifying devices, we are going to study astronomical telescope. Well, what is an astronomical telescope? An astronomical telescope, as obvious from the name itself, is used to see the object in astronomy. And these astronomical objects are what? Planets, comets, stars, and various other heavenly objects. Well, what is the constitution of the device? Well, astronomical telescope consists of two convex lenses, and these two convex lenses are called as objective lens and eyepiece. Objective lens has focal length f0 and eyepiece has focal length fe. Both these lenses are coaxially arranged in a tube. Both these lenses are coaxially arranged in a tube, and eyepiece can be moved to and fro along the axis of the tube. Why don't we move objective? Objective is not moved because the object always lies at infinity. Therefore, objective always forms the image of the object at infinity over its focus. An eyepiece is moved to and fro along the axis of the tube, and it behaves like a simple microscope. It further magnifies the image which is formed in between, that is intermediate image. So how is that intermediate image formed? For that, let us see the working principle. Well, this is objective lens, and for objective the object lies at infinity. So what is its working or working principle? When an object is placed at infinity, its real, this is real, inverted and diminished image formed by this objective lens. So when an object is placed at infinity, its real, inverted and diminished image is formed by convex lens over its focus on the other side, and that is what is JJ dash. Now this JJ dash behaves as object for eyepiece. This JJ dash behaves as object for eyepiece. An eyepiece is so moved to and fro along the axis of the tube such that JJ dash lies within its focus. And when JJ dash lies within its focus, this eyepiece magnifies it further by the principle of simple microscope. And what is that? We know that already. Well, when an object is placed within focus of a simple convex lens, its erect, virtual and magnified image is formed on the same side as that of object. So we move this eyepiece to and fro such that this JJ dash lies within its focus. If JJ dash lies within its focus, at the same distance we form the focus, we mark the focus on the other side. This parallel ray after refraction passes through focus, and the other ray which passes through optical center moves without any deviation. Both these are diverging rays. They are never going to meet this side, and this is the sector through which we look at the final image. This is our eye. So our eye can be from here to here, anywhere along these emergent rays, and as these rays are extrapolated backward, they meet somewhere, and wherever they meet, there is formed the final image I dash. This is final image I dash, and this image JJ dash which is formed due to objective is intermediate image, and its distance from objective is what? Its distance from objective is f0, that is focal length of the objective lens. And this image JJ dash is object for eyepiece, is at a distance UE from eyepiece, and the final image is found II dash at a distance VE from eyepiece. Children, let us find out the expression for magnification produced by astronomical telescope. We have already studied that magnification due to telescope is what? Is the ratio of beta is to alpha. What is beta? Beta is the visual angle formed by image over r aided I. So this is I dash and it forms an angle beta over r I. And this beta can be found out from this right angle triangle. And what is that beta? That beta is going to be jj dash upon ue. Yeah, jj dash upon ue. This is jj dash upon ue. This is the value of beta. What is alpha? Alpha is the visual angle formed by the heavenly object over object 2 or over Ri or over at any place on Earth's surface. So when we look at the heavenly object by our naked eye, then whatever angle it makes over our eye is what is alpha. And that alpha can be found out here. See, this is alpha. Where is the object? Object lies far away. Object lies far away. Where? At infinity. This is object O dash. This object is far away. See, this is the diameter of the moon. And this is what? Distance. This is right angle triangle which extends up to infinity. So, what is this O dash? This is the actual size of the object, say diameter of the moon. And this x is what? The distance of the moon from Earth. So, this alpha is O dash, the actual size of the object upon its distance from Earth. And same alpha can also be found out from this right angle triangle. This is alpha, its vertical opposite angle in this triangle is what? This alpha. And this alpha can also be found out from this right angle triangle. And what is this alpha? Perpendicular upon base, jj dash upon f naught. Jj dash upon f naught. So there are two values of alpha. One is what? One is O dash upon x, the other is what? Jj dash upon f naught. And remember children, these two values of alpha are very, very important. A part of the numerical is based on this, and in that numerical, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, out of 4 quantities, 3 are given and 4th one is asked. Mostly what is asked is jj dash. So O dash is given, x is given, f naught is given, jj dash is asked. So for numerical, in numericals we normally use both these values of alpha. Well, as far as m is concerned, we are going to divide alpha from beta. So we are going to take this value of alpha, and beta of course is jj dash upon ue. So what is m? M is jj dash upon ue and alpha is what? Jj dash upon f naught. We can see that jj dash cancels out. We get f naught upon ue. For I lens or for any lens, 1 upon f is 1 upon v minus 1 upon u, that is lens formula. Well, what is focal length of eyepiece? Since it is a convex lens, therefore f is going to be plus fe. Image distance is going to be minus ve and object distance is going to be minus ue. Why minus? As per sign convention, this image distance from eyepiece and this object distance from eyepiece, both are going to be a what? Negative sign. And if we substitute all these values here, what do we get? 1 upon f is equal to 1 upon minus ve, we get minus sign here, minus 1 upon minus ue, this minus and minus cancels out. What do we get? 1 upon ue. 1 upon ue is 1 upon fe plus 1 upon ve. Now, we can substitute this 1 upon ue here. That is, if we substitute 2 in 1, what do we get? We get what? F naught upon ue, and ue is this. So, we get f naught upon fe plus f naught upon ve. So, this is general expression for magnification due to an astronomical telescope. Well, there are two situations when funnel image is seen closest to eye, that is at least distance of distinct vision. M is going to be what? F naught upon fe plus f naught upon d. Why d? Because v is replaced by d. So, this is expression for m when funnel image is seen closest to eye. And second situation, very, very important, is the situation when funnel image is seen at infinity, and telescope in this situation is said to be in normal use. Remember children, normal use in microscope and telescopes are just opposite. In microscope, when image is seen closest to eye, the microscope is said to be in normal adjustment or in normal use. Whereas in telescope, when funnel image is seen at infinity, the telescope is said to be in normal use. So if we write v is equal to infinite here, Well, something upon infinity is what? 0, and we get m as what? F naught upon Fe. This is the expression for m when final image is seen at infinity or in normal use. Children, this is case 1 when image is seen closest to I. So we write V is equal to D, and we have just found out the expression for m, and what is that? F naught upon Fe plus F naught upon D. This is the expression for m in case 1. This is case 1 when final image is seen closest to I. Well, what is case 2? In case 2, final image is seen at infinity. So let us see its ray diagram. This is as usual your objective lens. This is your objective lens. Yeah. These are the rays coming from object lying at infinity. These are the rays coming from an object lying at infinity. You can see. Yeah. We can increase the number of rays. We can make 3, 4, 5, as many as we want. Yeah, these are the rays coming from object lying at infinity. U naught is equal to infinity, as in this situation. And all these rays, yeah, all these rays converge and form the image, in the focal plane of the lens. Yeah, this is image. This is image formed. This is image formed. Yes. This is image J dash. This is intermediate image. This is intermediate image. Like in previous case, J dash. Now this intermediate image behaves as object for eyepiece, and this eyepiece is so moved to and fro along the axis of the tube, along the axis of the telescope, such that this JJ dash lies over its focus. And let us mark the focus. Yeah, let us mark the focus over both the sides at equal distance. Yeah, this is Fe. So the ray which passes through optical center moves without any deviation, and the other ray which moves parallel to principal axis, yeah, refracts and passes through focus. Both these are parallel rays, they would never meet. This is our eye. They would never meet this side. But once they are extrapolated backward, yeah, they meet. Where? Where they meet far away. And what is that far away? V is equal to infinity. They meet at infinity. So this is formation of image in case 2. This is normal use. This is normal use. That is case 2. We have just studied. Case 2. Both the ray diagrams are very, very important. At least one of the two ray diagram is definitely going to be there in your exam. And what is m? The value of m we have found out is what? F naught upon Fe. Well, children, at this stage, let us know what is length. What is length of telescope? So length L of telescope. Length L of telescope is nothing but separation between the lenses. This is nothing but separation between objective and eyepiece. Separation between objective and eyepiece. Separation between objective and eyepiece is the length of telescope. Well, what is length here? If we find out length in this case 1, this length is going to be what? F naught plus UE. F naught plus UE. This is the length of telescope in case 1. And what is length of telescope in this case 2? The length of the telescope in case 2 is what? Maximum. And what is that? This distance is as usual what? F naught. The image is formed over focal plane of the objective lens. This is eyepiece. And this JJ dash is at the focus at a distance Fe from eyepiece. So what is this separation? This separation is F naught plus Fe. f naught plus fe. This is what is the length of telescope in case 2. And finally children, let us understand and write down the condition for greater m. Condition for greater m. Condition for greater m. So under what condition m is greater? Well, you can see here. Well, if you look at these formulas, this f naught lies in the numerator and fe lies in the denominator. So the straightforward condition for greater m is what? Since m is directly proportional to f naught, therefore f naught should be large for greater m. And the second condition is what? Fe is in the denominator. Therefore, Fe has to be what? Small. When we keep f naught large, well, m is greater, and when we keep Fe small, well, m is greater. So these are two conditions for greater m.